Good morning. Welcome to Renovation Ranch. A little update here. Just filled up the old dump trailer from Texas Pride and loaded it a little too heavy. It's totally full of nice dirt. And I thought, yeah, this will be good. I'll go ahead and fill it up. One of my buddies had dug a swimming pool in his backyard and he had a bunch of extra dirt. And so I went over there, I loaded up all this dirt, and I've never actually filled the dump trailer with just dirt. I filled it with a bunch of other stuff, but never solid dirt. So I just made it level pretty much. Holy cow, you can see Earl sagging a little bit back there. This trailer is heavy. All these tires are squatting a little bit, and they're full. And as you can imagine, there is quite a hill that you have to climb to get up to this property. Holy cow, look at that view. God. So I was pretty dang worried actually that Earl was going to explode on the way up here. But Earl handled it like a champ, and we have a bunch of fresh, beautiful dirt. I don't know where I'm gonna dump it, but golly, look at that stuff out there. Holy cow. Okay, so anyway, that was just an update. I'm just gonna dump this pile somewhere. This is just fresh dirt that'll go on the top. We have a bunch of like fill dirt back there, but I need to start bringing up nice dirt to put on the top so that, you know, things will actually grow. Phew. Did it. We dumped it. Check out all that beautiful dirt. And Earl did it. And now we just gotta get this thing out of here, which is gonna be easy with a empty load. That was heavy. I don't know if I overloaded the trailer. The trailer did fine. The truck though was like, whoa, this is heavy. All right, let's actually work on the abandoned mansion. Okay, update on what's been happening lately. Not a ton. We've been getting a lot of rain, as you can see. That's not good. Really slowing down the progress on what I want to do with this giant hole, because it's full of like a foot of water. So I can show you what we have been getting done though. That's where the garage is gonna be. This is a giant white pipe coming from the garage. What could it be? I don't know, who knows? And then there's another one coming from the house right there. And then they connect in right here. And then where do they go? Let's go find out. This is an exploration. We have to figure out where these pipes go. Where do you lead? Where do you lead to? Oh, right here. Oh, dang. This is also full of water. This is our septic system here, as you can probably guess by the look of it. And so we dug a huge hole here to put these concrete boxes in. The hole is also full of water, but also the concrete boxes are full of water, like completely full. Oh my goodness, this is not good. It's been very wet here in Texas. But this is our septic system. I'm trying not to fall in. Oh, I fell down, but not in. That's good. And then the poo water comes down there, goes in there, sits for a while, then gets done something with, and it goes in here, and then it's cleanish and it's ready to come out. So poo water comes out through this purple pipe. And where does it go? I guess I misspoke. By this time, it's not really poo water. It's supposed to be pretty clean water. Purple pipe carries on and just keeps going all the way. You guys haven't been back here on this part of the property. This is just down below the house a little ways. And basically it comes down here, looks like a couple hundred yards of pipe. And then every so often, there's a sprinkler to spray my poo water all over the place. You can see we're just still wrapping around the house. Here's another sprinkler. And I asked them, I was like I never had, this is called an aerobic system, and I never had an aerobic system like this. We always had the ones that had like the drain fields where it would leach out underground. So this one has just a pipe underground, and then it sprays it with a sprinkler. Apparently, if everything is working correctly, which it should be 99.9% of the time, it's spraying clean water. They say you can get it sprayed on you and it's fine. I wouldn't advise it. They would not advise it. And they said it doesn't smell. I was like, can you smell it? If we're sitting on the back porch, you know, right there, and then over here, like 100 yards away from the house, it's spraying poo water. They're like, no, there's no smell. It's clean. That's our septic system. And apparently, aerobic systems work. I mean, they do them all over the place. I know this is nothing new, but they said that's the best for us because we are on mostly rock here, and so it wouldn't really leach out into the ground like a I guess, anaerobic system. So we have almost completed our septic system. So pretty soon I can make my own poo water get clean. What a world we live in. This actually really puts my mind at ease because I was a little worried when we bought this house and there was no septic, but there was a well and all the plumbing was run. And I was worried there was some reason he hadn't put a septic in. Like maybe he couldn't get permitting for it, or maybe it was just too rocky and they couldn't do it. Or I just thought, what if that's why they quit building the mansion, was because they couldn't figure out what to do with their poo water. But obviously that wasn't an issue. We hired a crew, they came in, they put us a septic tank right there in the ground, hidden down below our house, and that'll all be buried, of course, to be even more hidden. And it's perfect. So this house is coming together little by little. The swimming pool sucks though. I think we need to mess with the pH a little bit. Maybe add some chlorine tablets before we can go swimming, but soon we'll go swimming, and I'm just kidding. We're waiting on it to dry out and then we get to actually do some cool stuff down there. Hey, new day, very exciting day because we're getting a big shipment. But first I want to say thanks to our sponsor, Raycon. This episode is sponsored by Raycon. Inspired by underdogs with big dreams, Raycon aims to empower go-getters around the world by creating the next wave in wireless audio technology with its suite of true wireless audio products. I like Raycons because they're stylish, they're comfortable, they have a great sound, and it all comes at a great price. And this is their latest model, the Everyday E25. 6 hours of playtime, seamless Bluetooth pairing, more bass, more compact design, and new colors. This compact case is also a charging case that can charge the earbuds 4 times on a single charge. The earbuds are great for working from home, listening to music or podcasts for hours, and great for working out. I just did 1,000. Go to buyraycon.com/offtheranch for 15% off your order. Raycon earbuds start at about half the price as other premium wireless earbud brands, but sound just as amazing as other top audio brands. Brought to you by Raycon. Out of focus. We are getting a shipment of brand new windows. In like 10 minutes, they're supposed to arrive here, which is crazy because when I first saw this house, it had no windows. But it did used to have windows in it. So 16 years ago, they put windows in this house and it looked like a normal, almost finished house from the outside. And then kids came in and broke out like half the windows. So they boarded up all the broken windows. And then kids came in and broke out all the rest of the windows and they just left them open to rot for 15, 16 years. And so this thing's just been a junky old house and it's about to be looking great with windows, keeping this rain from coming in here and rotting all the new stuff, all the new boards that we have put in here to make this junky old abandoned mansion a less junky old abandoned mansion. So cool seeing what we've done too. Like you can tell new, and then there, all this stuff was good. So we left it. Old, new. And today marks the day when we finally get windows, start putting the windows back on, and the outside of this house is gonna start looking like a normal house and not a construction project. Finally. Listen, here's the deal. You can stay here for a little while, but pretty soon there's gonna be windows in this house. Hold on, I think the windows are actually here. It's actually a circle drive. You could have come down forward. You didn't have to make it this complicated. Yeah, you totally could have just gone forward, turned around on our circle. It would have been real easy. Now you're stuck. The windows are delivered. I think there's 82. There's so many. The guy pulled up and he was like, I don't know if this is the right place. I was like, why? He's like, we got 82 windows. I was like, yeah, that's right. So I don't know a ton about windows. Meredith was the one who picked out all these. We wanted to get really nice quality ones. So these are all insulated, double pane and everything. They're gonna be black on the outside, so they have black metal on the outside, and they have unfinished wood on the inside, so we can paint it whatever color we want or stain it or whatever we want to do on the inside here. But we have a ton of windows to fit all over this house. We also have some doors here as well. A huge order, a huge day for the abandoned mansion, because finally we can start putting it back together, closing it off, waterproofing it, it's gonna change everything. So they just threw them all in these first 2 rooms. We're gonna go now start carrying them to the rooms that they go in, just to start getting them all in order, make sure we got the right stuff, so they're not just all piled everywhere. So be back in a minute after we carry windows all over this house. Also, what are the chances that we can move all of these without breaking any? I just touched the first one, I was like, I almost dropped it. Like, I'm not good at not breaking things. So, wish me lots of luck. So the way we're doing this is our plan, and so say the pantry right here, we have numbers by all the windows. So this one is number 14. And we come look at all the windows to figure out what number they are. So this number is 32. And so we go around looking for number 14, we take it into the pantry, we set it by there. So we know that window goes in that hole. Long day, I'm very stinky. Hey Meredith, thank you so much for coming to help today. We got a bunch in, and so these are all from Sierra Pacific. They're dual pane, double pane windows. They're aluminum on the outside, and then they're wood on the inside. So you can see they're all unfinished wood, so we can paint them so you get the beauty of a wooden, what? Oh, you're gonna stain them?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so you get the beauty of a stained, did I just get that dirty? Nope, someone else did that. It was totally not me. You got the beauty of a stained wood window. These are going to be black once they're done. These are just like temporary things. But some of them are operable, like that. Some of them are fixed, like that one over there. But this will be nice to have a nice breeze that flows right through this room. We didn't put any of the like ones that are 20, 30 feet off the ground in. We put all the ones that are, you know, this height, that we can reach, you know? So actually pretty interesting. They have this little strip around them. You put a screw in at least every other hole, which is what we did. And then you get this flashing tape and you tape the sides, both sides, and then you tape the top. And what that is just to help keep water out. So any water that might come through the rock or stucco, you get a drip on there, it'll run down this green stuff, which is waterproof, go straight on our flashing tape and not go inside. It'll come on the outside of it and roll down. So basically, you want the water to not stay in. And then you leave this open just in case any water for some reason does go in, any moisture gets in, it has a way it can get out to dry out so that you don't have water sitting, rotting out your walls and your windows. Which this house has had a fair bit of water sitting and rotting out walls and windows. And we want that to stop. That stops here and now. When Meredith and I first knocked out boards that were boarding up these windows, we took a picture standing in that space right there. We've come a long way since that picture. We're standing in that huge hole. Now we have these 2 beautiful windows. Are these operable? I can't even remember. No, they're not. These are fixed windows. God, they're huge. So good looking. And then we got some little baby windows right there. That's a little half bath there. And then we've got another big one that we put in. So good. So good. It's really making the outside of this house shape up and look great. And that is it for this episode of Renovating an Abandoned Mansion, Renovation Ranch.
We have windows.
We have windows. And pretty soon, every single hole in this house will have a window or a door in it, ideally. So I can't wait to see that. And I know you guys have been anxiously waiting to see that as well. Thank you guys for watching the Abandoned Mansion series. I love you. And I'll see you next time.